Today we're working in a guy's backyard. We had to replace some existing wood fence that he had. It was all 6 foot tall, privacy, and he basically wanted to get something less intrusive to the neighbor, so it's not so tall. And on the side he went with a semi-private, and it's only 5 foot tall, but it's a semi-private fence. And then in the front he went with a 4 foot tall. He really did not like that imprisoned look, I want to say, when it's all 6 foot on a small backyard or a narrow backyard. It just seems like it's just too enclosing. The old fence was all wooden fence. This one here started off with a vinyl, a semi-private. It's only 5 foot tall and semi-private, so I can almost get my finger through each one of these holes. But he wanted it, closed off somewhat between the neighbor, but yet not so tall that it is very difficult to talk over the fence. Some people like to talk over the fence to their neighbor, say hi or whatever, but yet still feel as though they got their own privacy. By going with 5 foot, that usually accomplishes that. And the semi-private still got the little gap inside here. Then what we're doing is dropping down to a 4 foot, so if we look on where I'm standing right here, it's going to be another 4 foot section that's going to look like this one over here. But it's a total different design, and the reason for that special design, basically we got square pickets here in the front. He really likes this look, in which you'll see later on when it's all complete what it's going to look like. He's got a third issue, I want to say, and that is it's right next to his front patio, his porch. So with his front porch here, he's got all the square rails on his railing. So we're trying to blend the square railing into the square fence type of fence here, and then into the semi-private in the back. So all three of them being vinyl, all three of them being white, they all end up flowing into each other. The difficulty in trying to match different styles and different fences is the biggest thing is stay with the same type of material. If you're going with vinyl and wrought iron and stuff like this, a lot of times it's harder to match a different style by going to different materials. If you stay with the same material, it typically will match quicker and easier. White being the color is always one of them that'll help make things match. The size of the post, because there are some posts that are 4-inch, some are 3.5, some are 5-inch. Size of the post to help things match up. And in this case, once again, you go into privacy to semi-private, but this one here is a little bit different because it doesn't have that 6 foot tall final height. This one's only 5 foot, and the Imperial is definitely a really nice semi-private fence. And to make that match up with the front, you're basically going with the white and the vinyl. So you got the same materials, but yet white to make everything match in and blend in better.